Hello everybody, Lieutenant Kevin Dillon here. Today I want to talk really quickly about what we call creating an agreement of communications. See, on the street, many times people are in limbic modes. I mean, they want to just get their transmission out. But officer, you got to listen to me. And then the officer, and many times, is trying to get his message out at the same time. If you have two people trying to transmit at the same time, there's no reception going on. This one case involving this young lady that I was on CNN about is almost a perfect example of it. Now, the officer here was trying to explain, I can't put my hands in there for my personal safety. Now, you have to understand, sometimes for their perception, she's a 17-year-old girl. What does that mean for my safety? It has no bearing whatsoever. So, this is called creating agreement. It's almost like, hey, listen, time out. Listen, we're both yelling at each other. Why don't we make this? Why don't we make a quick agreement? I agree, I'll listen to you for a couple minutes without interruption. That way I can hear your understanding, your concept. But then, what I'll expect is you to do the same thing, for I can explain myself to you there. I think that would be beneficial. See, that way, now if they keep yelling and screaming, at least you look like you're patient, you're understanding, all right, and you're more professional in the communications. But you barking back and forth at someone that is not receiving is not going to do any good. And this could be used in any type of situations. Okay, first, hey, before we go any further, let's time out. We're both yelling and screaming, and I just want to make sure I understand you clearly. So for me to get a good, clear understanding, how about if I just listen to everything you got to say? Go ahead and tell me. I won't interrupt anything, but then I would expect the same for you, and that way we can at least have a clear understanding about what we're trying to transmit. This could be a ticket, it could be a domestic, it could be anything. I just don't want this ticket, I don't blame you. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about that, but what I can do is this. All right, I understand that you don't think you deserve the ticket, but on the back, you could actually sign it in that you don't deserve the ticket and you go to court with that. It'd be beneficial for you if you really don't believe that. But at least when you stop to get an agreement, they talk, you talk, the oxygen starts to get to the prefrontal cortex, a lot more logic goes on, breathe at the same time. You can even add this. Hey, let's just take a deep breath together so we can resolve this. Hopefully they'll mirror you. If not, let's just create this agreement of understanding and communications so I can get a better understanding of what you're trying to ask me. Works really well. Try it out. Hope it works. I'm Lieutenant Kevin Dillon. We'll see you next time. Right? That's here. Here. Lock up position. This is close to cluster angle.